Jessie B. Scrapbooking back with another process video. And today I'm going to be working on this picture for Big Picture Tuesday. This is of my son when he was 3 months old. And I'm going to be working with hexagons, circles, and lots of scrap paper. And this will be my base page. It's from a paper pad that I got at Tuesday morning. And yeah, that's about it. So let's see what I can do. Okay, so the first thing I do is I cut off this little bit of a white border that was on the picture. And I've never worried about it before because it's always just been in a picture frame, so I've never seen it. But here I'm going to cut it off and trim up the picture so it's nice and square. And then I'm going to place it on to this paper here for border. I looked at the bright blue and decided I didn't like that as much as this dark navy blue side. And I flipped it around there because this side here wasn't cut quite square. So the other side was. It was a factory cut. And I placed it just so you can't actually see that little circle that is in, yeah, it just works out perfect. So that little circle from the paper pad, you can't even see it. And then I decided to gut it because I want to use this blues in the as part of the hexagons and circles and stuff. So I made sure I had a piece to do that with. And here I'm cutting off the little I don't know, zip strip or whatever they call it. It's whatever's in the paper pad, the top there. And now I'm trying to say if I want to put where I want to put my picture, if I want it up here or down on the other side. And I think I go with, yeah, that one there. And I don't think it really mattered too much because he's pretty much just looking straight ahead. So this is my hexagon punch. I got it at Tuesday morning. I really like it because it's the kind that you can punch out something right in the middle of a page. There is no, you don't have to worry about being right at the edge like a lot of punches. And so I'm just going to punch out one shape out of each color for the most part. And a couple of them I do 2 out of. And then I bring in my circle one and I do the same thing. And then that little itty bitty circle one and do the exact same thing. So now I have everything has a hexagon, a big circle, and a little circle. And I'm just going to play with it now until I can figure out where I want each of them to go. So I'm going to put this stripe, yellow and white stripe paper down here, kind of like as an anchor point for my picture to sit on. And ATG giving me a little bit of problems there, but nothing major. So I'm going to put those down, and then I'm going to put these hexagons, and I'm trying to mix up the colors and the patterns so that not all the patterns are in one spot or all the plain cardstock in another. So I'm just kind of mixing everything up, and I do know that I want 3 clusters on here. So I'm going to do the top cluster there, this bottom cluster here, and then another cluster over top of that striped paper. But I do need to go back in and cut a couple more pieces of or punch out some more shapes because I just didn't quite have enough. I really do. Um, yeah, I punched out more, but I was just messing around with everything, and um, finally just turned the camera off and got everything pretty much where I wanted it, and then turned it back on because I was just, yeah. As you can see, I'm still just messing around with the little circles now too, and I really like this layout. I love the hexagons and the circles together, and I picked these colors because he's when I had this photo shoot done at Kmart back in 1999. They had this backdrop when it looks like paint splatters, and then they put that little paint bucket beside him, and they're all those primary colors. They're red, blue, yellow, and that's it. And then, so I just thought it would be perfect to carry on that color theme with the hexagons and circles. So that's what I did here. And he's wearing his little, can't remember now if it's a little baseball outfit or a little football outfit. It's a little sports outfit of some sort, and it was adorable. And his little shoes that match, that were tiny little soft shoes. One thing about doing these big pictures of when the kids were little sure takes you down memory lane. Okay, so I'm almost done. I decided to pop up all these circles, the bigger circles, up on um, double-sided foam, that this foam roll I got at the Dollar Tree. And I really like the dimension that gives to each one. And that was my daughter. She was helping me out with telling me I needed a little bit more of that color. And so I said, well, I have these little bitty dots. And she's like, oh, that'll work then. But yeah, I'm enjoying having her home. So, but you'll see me do things like my fingers waggling or whatever as I talk to her. But so I put these little bitty dots. I put three, I believe, three or four in each cluster, and then scatter a couple of them up a little higher. But they're just, regular, I don't know, office hole punch size, but they give it that little bit extra to it. And see that little circle, but yellow circle right in the middle of his tummy? Yeah, I finally seen that. I forgot about it. I didn't notice it or anything. So then I'm like, oh great, now where I'm going to put this. So I end up putting it up there because that's where my title's going to go. So it's not going to look like it's stuck just randomly. My title does go there, so I kind of incorporate it that way. So I've been thinking, my little finger taps, and I decided to title this 3-month photo shoot. So I'm just going to use the blue and red alpha stickers that I get at the Dollar Tree. I do have to go back and glue these down, but for filming, I just went ahead and just stuck them down, and then I'll go back and glue them down later. Actually, I think I only put down this first word, and then I stop the camera and glue everything down, and then come back. Yeah, so it's 3-month photo shoot, and that's going to be my title. And I date it here in a blue Sharpie, and I do believe I add some little hearts. Oh, and my daughter for Mother's Day got me this, I think it's a Tim Holtz word phrases or tiny words, stuff like that. And I really like it. And so I can't remember exactly what I put on here, but I think I put in on I love you. Um, I can't remember. I don't have the layout with me, and it's too tiny to see on my screen. But they're just little sayings that I thought would work for a baby layout. And then these little hearts I got at the Walmart, and I just picked out red, yellow, and blue. And that is my layout. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you already have a subscriber, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Bye.